everyone, I'm LeAnn.
Hello, I'm Jeannie.
And we're the Loose Thread Stitchers. Today is Thursday, October 23rd, and this is Flosstube number 44. We have nice, crisp, cool fall weather here. I was watching Missy and Kathy from Two Needles Pulling Thread, and they have very, very similar weather to us.
Okay.
They have fall leaves. She showed pictures in the beginning.
Yeah.
Which I think is kind of amazing. But
it's been a pretty fall the last couple weeks.
Yeah, it has. The leaves are coming down now, so. And it's like, I don't know. I think today our high is 50, so.
Well, it's in the 30s still.
Yeah. I mean, I'm saying the high for today, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's it's getting cooler.
We were down. The soccer team is in playoffs, so the favorite grandson is playing, and we were down Tuesday night. 42 degrees with rain and wind. You could see in the stadium lights the rain going sideways. So
They played in that?
They played in that, yeah, and we watched in that.
Oh.
But they won, so they advanced now till Saturday. But they were all cold.
Did you wear a rain jacket or anything?
I had an umbrella and...
Yeah, but if it's going sideways...
Yeah.
Were you just tilted?
Kind of. The granddaughter was sitting next to me, and she had an umbrella too, so it...
Oh, okay.
You know, and you didn't... With the umbrella and sitting there and in the game, you didn't notice that until you looked in the lights and you saw that.
Oh, okay.
But it was exciting. Okay. What you don't do for grandkids.
Yeah, huh? Right. That's true. Okay, so I guess we'll start. FFOs, I do have one, believe it or not, I do. It's from the Cross Stitch Halloween edition for this year. And it is it in this? Yeah, here's the picture of it. It's this one. And I did it on darker fabric, and I don't know that I like it so much, but it's done. So this is it. There it is. And there's the back. I don't know. I think I would have changed the colors a little bit on this fabric. And this fabric is Hazelwood by Seraphim, and it has kind of a green tinge to it. It's kind of brown and green. I don't know. I'm not so happy with the orange. I think I would have done my orange different, and instead of brown, I would have done black. So I would have just changed the color.
But it's October, so it's not something you're going to have on a shelf for the whole year.
No. I mean, it was fun, and I think it took me 3 nights to do, so it wasn't so bad.
And it's done.
Yeah, and it's done, and I kept it in this bag. This is the bag it lived in, so now something else. And there were only 4 colors. These were the colors. So there were only 4 colors.
So what made you want to go with a darker fabric?
Halloween, I always think, is dark.
Okay.
You know, dark, spooky.
Not cutesy?
No, I don't do cutesy. And light, I don't really like. There aren't too many things I do on lighter fabrics. I tend to do more darker fabrics. That's just the way I fly. And we were trying to figure out where to fit these in. So these are FFOs. I made some more bags. This is a bag. And this is just a border print. And it goes, this is the same line. So that's
a fun size.
Yeah. It's really long, but it will work. And then this was, what do you want to call it? A skirt?
Dresser scarf?
Yeah, dresser scarf. There's another end to it. But this one was pretty. I really liked it.
Yeah, you got your blues in there.
Yeah. And it kind of looks like a spool here, but it's not. But it sort of looks like a spool. And then we had shown last time, God, I have hair sticking out all over. We had gone to a garage sale and got we bought a bunch of cross stitch from a lady that had passed away. So this is one of her cross stitches. And again, this one is tall just because this is tall.
Nice.
And it's just the yellow on the back. But that one was kind of fun.
Yeah.
This one's pretty. I like this one. And I'm pretty sure it's a Paula Vaughn. I didn't take the time to look, but it sure is. Looks like a Paula Vaughn.
Nice.
And that blue was kind of hard to match up because it's it's got some purple in it. When you start laying blues on, you go, oh, okay, it's not teal.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a real true blue. It's kind of a purpley blue. So that's the back. So,
Oh, you did a good job matching it up.
yeah, it looks really good. I like this one a lot. You know when they do those long stitches, she did a lot of long stitches, and I don't know if you can tell, but with these
Back
long
stitches.
yeah, they're really loose. I never do the long stitches. I make them into single stitches. I don't do the long stitch, and now I know why. Because every one
But
of these.
even with the long stitch, you could go every once in a while and anchor it, pull it through.
You could, yep, you could.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've noticed on all of these that have long stitches, they're loose.
I got a
very
couple
loose.
finishes too that there's one that is, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't do long stitches. Those are my FFOs, people. Now I can sit back and drink my pop while Jeannie shows you
Well,
hers.
in the same, from that estate sale we went to, I've got, this is one of them that was there. I think the next two, this one and another one were in a hoop, wooden hoop. So I refinished it in this little box I got from Michael's.
Oh, nice.
And then this little birdie one I took out of the hoop and just made a little spring.
Yeah, that's a nice spring one.
Yeah. And then this one was in a frame. And here's some more of the long stitches. Because like up here,
Yep.
and then along the side. But this, at least with this one here, it will be on a shelf at some point and it won't be. Project bags have more of a chance of snagging.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So then I did some of my own stitching and finishing. This little one here is called Gather by, I knew this, Heart and Hand. It's just a little one. There's all 4 months. But it was really, I had to do it on a 14 count so it wasn't too small. And then I made a squirrel
Oh, pin.
pin.
Where'd you find the squirrel?
Michael's.
Oh, wow.
And I did that with Roxy plum pudding.
Look at her.
Oh, my.
Can you see this? She has a flamingo pin. Can you see that?
Paperclip.
Paperclip, yep.
Yeah.
Where'd you find that? Somebody give you that?
No, I don't know where I got those. Then I did Primrose Cottage Stitches October House. I have all the seasons of this, not October, autumn. And I did this with the called for DMC, and then they had some Classic Colorworks. And I did it on coffee tea dyed Ada. That was kind of fun.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at the leaves on that.
Yeah, they're patchwork.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. So then this was, I had previously stitched this, so I'm trying to do a patriotic each month. So I got this one done.
I like the fabric on the back.
And then I did another one of the embroidery that came with that panel. And then it comes with the backing.
I have to find mine and pull mine out. I know, because you and I bought them at the same time.
Yeah. Then
Be...
I did the hands-on design, A Year of Celebration, Season 2. I had the first 9 months done. So, and this is where I display them on this board. So there's October. Then I did November. And December, so I'm all done with the year 2.
Oh, nice.
So,
Is that the one Diana's doing too?
yep,
Oh,
Diane
okay.
from Be a Blessings.
Yeah.
And then this one here, I had worked on this the last time we were down at Welcome Weekend in August. Yeah, down at Blue Earth. So I did the drum. So I got that finished.
Cute.
I want to do a little trim around the edge, but I haven't been anywhere yet. Without Joann's, where do you go?
Right.
So, yeah.
Cute. That's really pretty.
And then I fully finished Folksy Thomas. And I was debating whether to paint the frame, but when I put them in there, I thought, I kind of like them in there.
Yeah, it looks good.
So it all kind of blends. It's with the called for DMC on 20 count buttermilk by Fiber on a Whim.
What would you have painted the frame? What
A
color?
darker brown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that concludes my finishes.
Do you have finishes?
I do.
Okay.
Do you?
Nope.
Okay. Gotta make room. Here they are. Yeah. So it's kind of I kind of go back and forth with no direction. You know, I have done Whipco in the past, and that kind of kept me on a path. When I don't have that now, it's I jump all over. So
Well, that's good.
I'm finishing up things. I finished up Pemberley. It is by Pine Mountain Design, and there's a series of 4, and I've got 2 already done. And I'm doing the called for DMC, and this was Atomic Ranch fabric, I think, but it didn't have a name. But anyway, here is Pemberley.
That's really pretty.
So, yeah, I got the other. I don't think you can see them. They're up there on the shelf.
Do you have another frame?
Yep. Yeah, I bought all 4 frames at one time so that they'd
okay.
all match.
Yep.
And then, Welcome Stitchery. Justine always does I think it's like an anniversary chart, a welcome chart. And then, I think it came out in the summer. And this year it was JBW Designs. And it's on Heirloom by Needle Bling Design, 18 count Ada. And it came with 2 colorways. The way JDW Designs charted it was with the pinks and greens. Well, Justine's conversion was blues.
Of course.
I did Justine's. So here is my finish.
Oh, that's pretty.
So, yeah, it was fun. It was quick.
I was going to say, did that take you like one night?
A couple nights.
Okay.
Yeah. But then there, you know, it's like, and not consecutive nights, because it, you know, you feel like doing something, and then you do it. Then the next night, nah, I want to do something else. I'm lost.
Well, there's been quite a few people that said they either have startitis or they're jumping around. So I don't
Yeah.
think you're alone.
Yeah, I don't know. I should be doing Christmas. And I haven't really.
Yeah, I don't have any desire to do Christmas.
Okay, I got some whips. I did a little, but
I have a couple of whips I could work on. I don't know. I just it hasn't hit me yet. I don't know if it will.
yeah.
Let's see. I do have whips. I set up a cross stitch station sort of in my bedroom because at night there's nights I don't sleep well. So this is what I started this. It's in my book, but it doesn't have a date of when I started it. And it's called Rose Cottage Sampler Pin Keep. And so I started it when we started back at cross stitch. And it's on 36 count Weeks Dye Works Confederate Gray. And I'm not really liking it that much because it's very loose. And I guess the Zweigart base is better, but I'm not going to restart it because I had already started it.
That's
so.
a big for pen keep.
I know. There's a lot of hers are this big.
Wow.
Yeah. And I had the first 2 rows were done, and then that's where I stopped. And it's at least a year old, if not going on 2. But so I picked it up where the red here is going across, and so I've done all that below. Now what she does is, like, here's my initials, here's my husband's initials, and then she has more initials down here. And she doesn't explain what all those initials are. So what I did is I put my son Brian and his wife Amy, and then I did Kelsey and Jack behind them. And then over here I did my son Tim and Tracy, and then they have Garrett and Andrew. And then now Garrett, I have a great-granddaughter, Everly. So I put a little red E with a little red heart there. So that's as far as I am. So now I get to start on, there's rabbits on the top, which is fine, but down here there's 2 dogs. So I think it's a dog and a rabbit actually. So what I'm going to do is I have 2 cats. So I'm going to put the 2 cats, 1 on each side. So now I get to kind of get into the fun stuff. And I do like that, well, this will be full coverage down here. But
On that house.
and then when you're done, she says to dye it with the walnut crystals. So I think I'm going to give that a whirl. But that's a big pin keep. That's big. But she has several of these that are this big.
Okay.
She does. She has
Are you going to finish it as a pin keep?
I don't know. I guess once I get it all done, I'll look at it. Because I have places I can put little frames. So I don't know. I haven't decided. But I thought this would be kind of fun. This would be my first one to do crystals on. So we'll see. She doesn't give you a lot of explanation or anything. So you just got to kind of wing it, I guess. And it's all DMCs. I really don't do all my magnets are sticking to it. But I'm not changing it because, I started with DMC.
Oh, this was before you started doing all the conversions?
Yeah, this is DMC. And it's fine. It's just loose. Every time you go through and you do an X, you can see the threads, how easy they move because it's loose.
What is the fabric?
It's Weeks.
Weeks, okay.
Weeks, yeah. And it's, they do it on a Zweigart base now, but this base is not Zweigart. It's not orange. But it's real. And I think Diane was doing something on this because you can see through it.
Yeah.
It's real. Yeah. I wouldn't pick it again, no. But since I had it started, I'm just going to keep going. But this is kind of my in bed when I wake up or can't sleep, or I throw it in there. And I keep it in this bag. This is just has little irons on it. And then I worked a little bit on my Rhapsody in blue. I didn't get a whole lot done on this, but I did work on it like 3 or 4 nights. And I'm using Williamsburg blue. It's NPIs. And it's on Heirloom. I got it on 40 count Heirloom by Needle Bling Designs, which I love. I love the whole
Now that's
thing.
lighter.
Oh yeah, like I say, I don't do very many.
Yeah.
I added this flower and this border. Oh, sorry, it's upside down. This is the way it goes. This is the top border. So I added that flower and I added this flower too. So I got a little bit more done. But it's coming along.
Yeah.
The border's, I don't know if you want to say intense, but it's got a lot of stitching in the border.
Now, how is that silk working?
It's fine. It gets knots.
Okay.
It's like over dyes or anything else. It doesn't, I don't know. I'm excited because when I get to like the letters and then these little motifs, they kind of look like quilt blocks.
Okay.
So I'm excited to get to those.
And you're using that one color for sure. Yep. You're not like accenting anything.
No, it's all that blue. Then I picked up, last year when we were at the Stitchery Nook, we were there for a weekend retreat. I don't know what retreat it was. But I just wanted to get a start in this. So I had just done like a couple rows of this top leaf and this one little design over here just to get it going, and then I put it away and worked on something else. So then now that it's fall, I picked it up again, and I'm doing it on 36 count vintage pearl barley by Lakeside Linen, and that's the called for. So I got quite a bit of this going here because, like I say, I just had part of this. I had like 2 or 3 rows of this leaf and then that little thing done. So I've done everything else. The only thing is these crows or ravens or whatever they have these white eyes, and there's 3 of them. And I think I might change the color of the eyes because they're creepy. Even when I'm stitching, it's like, these eyes are weird. I don't know of a bird that I've put white eyes in. Yeah. I was thinking maybe more gold eyes or something.
Or red.
Yeah. Just because they're creepy. Look at those things. They just are creepy. But this is really fun with the colors. I love the colors. I mean, and it's fall, so it just really, it's fun to do. And the leaves are easy to do. It's, now I'm getting in, there's one more crow and then I'll be working on the house. I'm anxious to get down to the cat because I assume that's Olga. That's what I'm guessing. But Olga has white and like tan eyes, so I don't know. Weird. But the fabric's really, Lakeside Linen is so good and it's so hard to find, but it's really nice. These are all the colors. There's lots.
Called for or your conversion?
No, these are all called for.
Okay.
They're all over dyes. Yeah. So, and this is the bag I keep it in. And that's it, gang. You're up.
Fun.
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago, we were invited down to a friend's place, Chris's place, to stitch for the day. So when I do things like that, I like easy. So I took from this Red Smalls book by Twin Peak Primitives again, I took one that it's going to be a pin keep, like up here in the corner. It's called Birds. And I'm using, I got this, it's Silks for You. I ordered the red variegated. So here.
Wow, look at that fabric.
This is
Wow.
by Fabrics by Stephanie. It's called Busy Izzy.
That's a busy Izzy.
I used that on my.
Yep.
Got this when we were down at Galleria a couple years ago. So that's that. I haven't taken it out since we got home from Chris's. So thanks again, Chris.
Yeah, that was fun.
So then I got out the 12 Days of Christmas Strawberries. I have days 1 and 2 fully finished. I have day 3 done, and I'm working on 4 Calling Birds.
Oh, cute.
And it's on 18 count tea-dyed fabric, coffee tea-dyed fabric.
When you say coffee tea dyed fabric, is it by you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Down there, our son in Florida, he calls most Sundays, and you talk for a while and stuff. So while we're doing that, I thought, okay, I can dye fabric. We're in the kitchen. So then I have been doing the word plays by Brenda Gervais, the monthly, and I've got 9 months done. So
Wow, that's really good.
I don't know why I went there the other day, but I thought, okay, why don't I work on another month? It's not a month coming up, it's May.
Yeah. Flowers, maybe.
Yeah.
If you're doing wishful thinking, that's quite a long wishful thinking.
So this is 18 count cookie dough by Needle Bling Designs, and it's I did the conversion. It is Gentle Arts, and I had gone online and found a conversion to DMC. So I did the closest DMC conversion. So I'll tuck that under there. So here is where I'm at on May. I'm a little over halfway done.
Yeah, you are.
So it's
Nice.
kind of when you have a few minutes and you can do like a word or a motif. Yeah. So those are my whips.
Okie dokie. Haul. I didn't have piddly haul, but it's haul, I guess. This I ordered. I don't even. I saw it and I ordered it. I think I saw Sully Stitches have it. I'm not sure, but it's called In the Pumpkin Patch by Annie Bees, and I thought that was kind of fun, so I ordered that. And then Hands on Design has these big pumpkins she's doing.
Oh, is that kind of like their Thrill and Pop?
Philanthropic.
Yes.
Yeah, but this one's big.
Oh.
This thing's big. It's called Murder in the Garden. And her friend did it smaller on this orange fabric. So I kept the picture and I'm going to use this fabric. And this fabric is Butterscotch Cookies. Just says Butterscotch Cookies.
Oh no, Dyer?
FBS. She didn't write on here either. FBS.
Fabrics by Stephanie?
Probably. Maybe.
Isn't that what my Busy Izzy was?
Yeah, I bet you it is Fabrics by Stephanie. Because she did it on 20 count milk chocolate linen by Stephanie. So, but her hands-on design, if you go to her website, she shows you her friend's one is done.
So what count is it?
20 count milk
No,
chocolate.
what is this?
This is 32?
So you're doing it over one.
Yes. Because this is big. I mean, when it's done, it's big. Because it's 20 count milk chocolate linen.
But it's 101 by, or 105 by 105.
Right.
So that would only be 5 by 5.
Because when you go to her picture and look at it, you can see how big it is.
Yeah.
It's big. And I liked what her friend did, so
Oh, fun.
I went and ordered the fabric for it because I thought
Look at you stitching seasonal.
seasonal. Oh, and then I think this was Sully Stitches. I think she did this.
She can get you in trouble.
She can. She gets a lot done too, like somebody else we know. So I got the pattern for that. That's my haul.
Last month, I was at Black Cat Stitchery in Amory, Wisconsin. They have their monthly days to stitch, and I picked out Up Quilted Tiny Town. I'm looking at the back.
I know.
Yeah, and everyone has this, so I just thought, okay, I'll jump on the train.
Get the extra one?
Nope, I didn't get the frill.
Okay.
I thought this would be
Enough.
yeah. Then when we were down at the Wisconsin Quilt Show, I got these
Labels.
little printed, and what I did was I got the pumpkins. So here are the 4 pumpkins that came in the group. There's one. And then I got and there's another one. Number 3. And number 4.
Those are all pretty.
So, and I did the back all the same. And then I also got, while we were there, I got chickens. The 4 chickens.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to make those into the same.
Nice.
So that,
Because then you can have them in your basket when it's not fall.
yeah, when I put my chicken stuff out. Then a couple months ago, I think it was end of August, this was something that I ordered in the spring, I think, and it's from Luminous Fiber Arts, Missy Purcell, and it was a kit. Okay, so it came with Fiber on a Whim cream and sugar. Then it came with floss and with finishing. And there was 2 kits. Needle and thread. And S is for stitch. So, and then a couple other, it's got a needle minder and a book and some needles and scissors. Yeah.
The whole thing.
So I thought that'd be kind of fun now to do for the sewing room. It's got needlepoint silk in there for the red and all kind of goodies.
And you just got that?
No, got this at the end of August, but I forgot it last month for
okay.
So when I was moving things around, I found the boxes. I wasn't going to work on this until after holidays and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So those were that's my haul.
Plans.
That'd be nice.
You're just going to keep jumping.
Yeah. Squirrel. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I want to go back to Anton Ufendel. I just thought I'd give you guys a break from seeing her every month.
Are you going to be back on a schedule with that, like the 5-day thing?
Well, I'll do more than 5 days on her.
Okay.
I really like her. I'll probably do at least 10. And then I don't know what else. I might keep working on my stocking. That's kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
And Rhapsody in Blue I got to keep working on too. So those will probably be the 3 things I work on.
Yeah. We will be down at Blue Earth for their welcome weekend, the 2nd.
It's the 2nd weekend, right?
Yeah, but yeah, we're going down like on a Wednesday, yeah. So it's deer hunting in Minnesota that week. So we've got the son coming from Florida, the son coming from Wisconsin, the nephew coming from Iowa. So I'll take a few days away.
While they're out hunting.
Yeah, but then I'll be back because I think our Florida son is leaving Saturday morning. His flight got changed, so yeah. We have so many deer around our area that there was an early hunt last week. 4 days, Thursday through Sunday. And if I understand right, you could only take does. So the husband got one, so it's at the locker now getting processed, and the other son and daughter-in-law are coming up this weekend to bow hunt in between soccer games. So it's just kind of
busy.
Yeah, this time of the year.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I want to do some Christmas though, but I'm not in the mood yet.
Yeah, I haven't even thought about Christmas.
Probably work on my 12 days of Christmas strawberries. Those are kind of fun.
Yeah. I take care of my great-granddaughter, Everly. I take care of her on Mondays and some Fridays. And they're very early mornings. She gets delivered at 6:30, and I am not a morning person. And then we get our youngest grandson on the bus Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and it's the same time. I mean, I got to be up at 5:45 for 3 days in a row. By the end of the week, I'm pretty well shot. So I got to sleep till 7:30 today. It was like, whoa! I don't know. We'll see how long I last.
Yeah. Well, you're going to need that couple days down in Blue Earth then.
Yep. Yeah.
Just to think of you.
Yes. Just to think of me. Okay, that's all we have for cross stitch. So if you're leaving us, bye and keep stitching and have fun.
Like and subscribe.
Yep, and have a good happy fall. And we will see you next month. So we'll go on to turtle tidbits, and I thought I would just talk a little bit about hibernation because that's what they're doing now. They're going into hibernation. Well, they are in hibernation actually here. You'd be pretty lucky on a warm day to see one on a log or something, but they hunker down in the bottom of the lake. They just go into the muck and they don't eat. They have to empty out their stomach, so they stop eating long before they hibernate. They have to have an empty stomach in order to hibernate. If they don't, they will die. The food will rot in their stomach and they'll die. And our turtles hibernate really long, so they get oxygen through their cloaca, which is a hole under their tail, and they get oxygen through that during the winter. Now they would probably come up once in a while for air, but they're very slow moving now. I mean, I don't hibernate my turtles, but my turtles are hardly eating anything already. They sit on the basking spot all day and sleep. I mean, it's funny how it's just like a click, and they turn the corner. And any of them that stay in ponds during the summer have long left the ponds and gone back to a lake where they can hibernate. There are, like we have the wood turtle that it will hibernate on land. It will dig down into the leaves and stuff on the ground and hibernate in the ground. But most turtles hibernate in the water. They go way down to the bottom into the muck. And
You know, instinct is a pretty amazing thing because they don't have parents around to teach them. It's just...
It's almost like the pull of the earth, you know, because like sea turtles and stuff, they don't hibernate, but they migrate. They go to warmer water, you know, when everything shifts. I mean, there's almost like a magnetic pull of the earth or something.
But to know to empty their stomachs.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, to know all of that stuff. Because if they don't, they'll die. And people who have turtles, that's one of the reasons I don't hibernate mine, because they do go through, it's called brumation instead, where they just slow down, they stop eating, they kind of sleep all day. At night, it's funny because during the day, they're on the basking spot and their heads are out, their eyes are shut, they're just lounging, their legs are stretched out, they're snoring. And at nighttime, though, they all plop into the water, that natural instinct for safety. They plop into the water and they each have their own little corner they go in and they sleep. And it's funny because I'll go down there at like 2 a.m. and click on the light and they're all in their corners, all curled up, you know, sleeping away. And it's just kind of funny how...
Why are you down there at 2 a.m?
I wake up and I you know, like if I decide to start cross-stitching if I need something, or I get something in my head where I know I need it for tomorrow, I'll run down and get it so I can go back to sleep.
Okay.
So I just do it. If something is in my brain when I wake up in the middle of the night, I do it because then I'm hopeful that I'll go back to sleep.
Okay.
Otherwise, it stays on my brain and forget it. It doesn't help. So that's hibernation. And ours will be hibernating at least till April. They will start coming out. You'll start seeing them in April. So they're, you know, sometimes you wish you could do that. You could just curl up in the bottom of somewhere and go to sleep.
Empty out the stomach. And...
yeah, empty out the stomach and wake me up when it's warm again. But no, we get to survive through the winter.
Yeah.
So, but that's okay. It's a time to...
More stitching time.
Yeah, it's sewing and stitching and getting stuff done in the house for me. So, okay, that's turtle tidbits. Well, Jeannie has some quilting. I don't have any quilting.
Okay, this quilt here, my Halloween quilt, is just made out of 5-inch squares, like charm packs, or I had just taken some Halloween fabric. And then I just did corners on opposite. It's kind of like stretched stars.
Yeah, they're kind of leaning stars, yep.
And then the corners I cut off and I made these little half-square triangles around the bottom. And then this quilt here, finally got it finished. It's from 2016 club that we go up to Rush City. At that time it was Fashion Fabrics, Fashions, and More. Now it's the Cutting Edge. So this was the quilt that we worked on. One of the quilts you had the choice of. And it, the applique came already laser cut with the fusible on it. So we still appliqued that down. So it's a big one. So I'll just show you a couple sections of it. So
it's really pretty.
Yeah. I did these extra flying geese at the bottom because those are on the side of the quilt, making it a little bit bigger for a king.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah.
This could be patriotic too. It's red, white, and blue.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That could be the July bed quilt. And then the one on the back wall is this year's club quilt. And it is called Lucky Stars. We had to make so many stars a month, and then...
Yeah, look how different yours looks.
Yeah, we got to pick out the fabric. This was a line of fabric. oh, I forget what the name of it was. And it's batiks. And we picked out the fabrics. There was reds and more pinks and stuff in there, but I wanted to kind of keep it along the gold and green. And then the background fabric was all the same. And then I added on an inner border of the background fabric and then a 5-inch green border just to make it a queen size. So that's what I've been working on over the last year. We got so many blocks a month.
Yep.
It was kind of fun.
Yeah,
I like the results.
yeah, you actually finished it, yeah. I wonder if that's why you finished it, because you really liked it.
Well, and I kept up.
Yeah.
You know, you'd come home from club in the next couple days, you'd do the blocks. And doing it that way, it was easy.
Mm-hmm.
And this wasn't just put together on rows either. It was in sections and there was some partial seams. So that's also kind of, you can't sit there and figure it out as easy as most quilts.
Mm-hmm. And I told her when I'm looking in the camera, I said, it looks like a fall quilt. It has a lot of orange and greens in it. And but when you turn around and look at it, I mean, yeah, it still has the oranges and greens, but not quite as intense as what it looks like in the camera.
And I think of more gold and green. I was thinking maybe more of a Green Bay Packer inspired quilt without shouting football. But yeah, so that's fun.
Yeah. Okay. I guess that's it, gang. We don't have.
We had a short one this week.
Yeah.
This month.
41 minutes. Yeah. So it's fall. We'll keep going into fall, and then pretty soon everything will be bare and we'll be winter.
Yeah, then snow day stitches.
Yeah, they talk about we're supposed to get more snow this year, but because something about El Nino, I don't know.
Yeah, but the last couple years we haven't had hardly any.
Mm-mm. And they said we've had some years without it, so who knows? You know,
Yeah.
I don't know. Even the God, I can't talk today. Farmer's Almanac doesn't know either. They can guess as good as anybody else. Go on prior years.
But they don't get the big bucks that the weather people do on TV.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess that's it. And
Yep. Go Tigers.
we'll see you in a month. Bye.
Bye.